What's good, YouTube? It's a Aquarius of I think prophecy, and I'm back at it with another reaction video. I'm just typing in something right quick. Okay, so today's video, my beef, or not really beef, but my issue with Daniel Jones is he's only 24 years old. How did I know that? I thought he was like 23. Wow, he's 24 years old. Okay, so he's from Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay. 2019, he threw for 24 touchdowns, and he had I'm not even going to rate QBR. I don't even know why they have that stat, to be honest with you. But anyways, and then 2020, he went from 24 touchdowns to 11 touchdowns. Okay. His full name is actually Daniel Stephen Jones III. I'm pretty sure his dad was a quarterback in the NFL at some point. So we're just gonna look at Daniel Jones's flaws and why he struggles so much. You know. So we were just gonna look at him. Okay, yeah. So I got this. Damn, this is 28 minutes. You know, I'm just gonna cut it to 10. This video is probably gonna be like 9 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we're just gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I can't show the video. But you know, yeah. So yeah. Or he's gonna break it down.
Today we'll be talking about Daniel Jones.
Shout out to who's this? I can't really tell who is this. Let me go to Google. Let me go to Daniel Jones. Cause I can't really tell who it was. Who was making the video? Let me see if I can copy and paste this. Copy link address. Yeah, he dipped. I mean, you can see he dipped from 2020. Yeah, 2000 not did, but 2020 he had his best season. You know, he threw for 2,943 yards and 12 touchdowns. But you can see, you know, it messed him up last year, because you know he didn't have OTAs. He didn't necessarily have the things that he needed. You know. So yeah. Okay, I'm just lost now. I don't know. I'm sorry, it's just getting like it's nauseating, but how bad? Okay, I got it. I hope okay, no, it's from MTN. All right, so we're gonna see how bad. You know, most people might say, "Oh, Philip Rivers is not Philip, but Phil Simms was even worse." You know, obviously, I never got to see Phil Simms play, so I can't really tell you if he was bad or not. You know what I'm saying? I would probably have to go back and look how he played. Okay, Mike Too Nice. That's his initials. MTN. Okay, Mike Too Nice. All right, so shout out to Mike Too Nice for the video. So he's basically gonna break down why Daniel Jones is struggling. As a New York Giant myself, all quarterbacks struggle when they get into the NFL. Tim Tebow, Johnny Manziel, even Peyton Manning, his rookie year struggled. Even Troy Aikman, his rookie year he struggled. So not a lot of quarterbacks their rookie years is gonna go right off the bat. Some may, some may not. Some may struggle. Some may blossom into their fourth year, which is Daniel Jones. Actually, Daniel Jones is going to his third year, so. But we're just gonna see why Daniel Jones is struggling so much. So without further ado, let's get into this. Like I said, I'm just gonna cut it to like 10, because it's like 20 minutes long, and
Today we'll be talking about Daniel Jones, the second year going into his third year at quarterback for the New York Giants. We looked at Julian Love at cornerback.
because obviously your rookie year doesn't count. Your rookie year is more of a, show me what you got type of stage. So when you go to when you're done with your rookie year, you go straight to your second year. You know what I'm saying? And your third and your fourth, whatever, so forth. So
Last video we did this, but this time we're looking at the good and bad of Daniel Jones. It was an up and down sophomore season for him. I guess a bit of
okay, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the strengths about Daniel Jones. Okay, Daniel Jones' strengths is he has a great arm. He can run. He's elusive a little bit. Daniel Jones' weaknesses is he struggles in coverages. Okay, he doesn't go through his progression, and he holds on to the ball too long.
that back.
Let me see if he's right on all three of them.
We have to acknowledge that, of course, but we're going to show some good and bad here. I think we start off with some bad stuff. It's pocket awareness, which was, sometimes very inconsistent. It got better towards the end of the year, but this is one that really came to mind.
See, he's just scrambling, and he's just throwing it up for grabs. Luckily, that wasn't picked by the Buccaneers.
Darius Slayton, 15-yard game, which looks great in the stat sheet. But when you look at this play, look at Daniel Jones in the pocket. He basically, you'll see both guys right here. This is Jason Pierre-Paul and whoever this is right here.
Which was a bad move by them. It was a bad move by the Giants to even trade JPP. Like, they didn't even say, yo, JPP, can you play a 3-4? And I think he would have been a great 3-4. He's athletic as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for him to just stand up like number 49 is, like you telling me he couldn't do that? Come on, man. Like I said, man, the Giants defense last year gave up the fewest sacks. I think they had like 10 sacks last year. Takeaways, they were very good at stopping the run, but it was just the pass that was killing them. They couldn't stop nobody. But running against the run, they were very great. I think they was ranked 4th or 3rd against the run.
They both fall. So Daniel Jones already has, I think it's just 2 pass rushers, both on the right side. They run a stunt here. I think it's Ndamukong Suh. It's going to be against Cam Fleming. Now, as you see here, both of these guys are basically down. Jason Pierre-Paul's down. This guy was off balance. Daniel Jones right here.
Exactly. I think this is Shepard. He was sealed off. You had him in the middle covering the covering the running back. And then you had, I think that was, I don't know who that is. I think that's Golden Tate or Darius Slayton. So he had nowhere to go, literally. Their defense was just solid. Their only the only guy that he could literally go through is, the running back, but he didn't even see that. That's why I said he has poor pocket awareness. Like, I'm pretty sure if this was Eli Manning would have probably dumped it off to, number 33, and he'll probably get like a few yards. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what Daniel Jones did.
Even a dump down or check down.
See?
touchdown to Deion Lewis was available. But for some reason, Daniel Jones just basically retreats right back into Ndamukong Suh.
Exactly. He runs right back into
I don't know
him.
if he sees
Like,
him or not, but he just kind of goes towards him and then has to throw this ridiculously, look at the footwork, a ridiculously
exactly.
just ill-advised and bad decision across his
I could have
body.
been picked.
And if Winfield, I think this is, got
Exactly.
the that's a pick six, and he already threw 2 terrible interceptions in this game before that. So he
I
got
said, man, Daniel Jones is not the answer. I don't know why the Giants failed to realize this. He's not the answer. I mean, I think he'll probably be better somewhere else. Like, look at Tannehill. Tannehill is a pretty good example. He was terrible with the Dolphins. He goes to damn freaking Tennessee. You see him lighting him up. You see a whole different Tannehill. Probably, I mean, like I said, man, it depends on where you play. You know what I'm saying? Most people like warm weather climates. Some people hate cold weather climates. You know what I'm saying? Like Tannehill went to a warm weather climate. He didn't pan out. He went to a cold weather climate in Tennessee. He flustered. He basically blossomed. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Daniel Jones is not the right fit for New York. You know what I'm saying?
As the year went on,
Because you need that dog. You need that, you need that alpha, And I don't think Daniel Jones is it.
So here's another one where the pocket awareness.
So he's going to show me another clip against the Eagles. The Eagles is playing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has, I think this is a cover 3. Yeah, 2 defensive ends. Oh my God, that's just a recipe for disaster. And look at this. They have 3 wide receivers set and 1 running back. Like, Jason Garrett got to go too. Jason Garrett don't know what the hell he's doing sometimes.
30 seconds left or so.
That was like a recipe for disaster. Like, you never want to go into a 3 wide receiver set with 1 running back into a cover 3.
Staring at him, could have checked the ball down and picked up 7 or 8 yards. The Eagles were in the zone.
But like I said, man, most people don't necessarily pay attention to that shit. And look at this. Well, actually, if you really break it down, he could have threw it to him right there. He would have picked up him, and then he would have probably been at the 50. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what Daniel Jones did. Daniel Jones was just staring him down like he's a damn freaking wallpaper.
Shepard or whoever this is that might be on tape. He had Evan Ingram, and he had so much room on the left side here to kind of just roll out and try and make a play on his feet even. But
like I said, man, tape does it, and then he sacked and he got fumbled, and then that was the ball game.
To lose the game. Now let's take a look from this angle. Graham coming from the right side.
And people saying that, and Giants fans saying that, oh, we're gonna get the Eagles. Listen, the Eagles have been a thorn to our side since the dawn of the NFL. Like, there's games where we may get lucky to beat them, but they have always been that one team that just irks our nerves. The Cowboys, we'll play the Cowboys to the end, tooth and nail. The Redskins, obviously, before they was changed to the Washington football team, we used to just manhandle them. Whether it was away or home, it doesn't really matter. Like, we own the Redskins. Now you see the tables has flipped. Sooner or later, the Washington Redskins is going to start owning us pretty soon. Because all they need is the right quarterback. They already have the defense. Obviously, they traded Kerrigan, but, obviously they're trying to, put pieces around Chase Young. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their, centerpiece right there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Against Fleming and Deion Lewis. And Jones, you can kind of just see is shuffling his feet, kind of just moving forward. But
I'm just going to sim through this to like the last millisecond. Cause I didn't know it was that long. I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was that long. So yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just like, I'm not trying to be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am a Giants fan, but at the same time, people have to be you know, up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be up here, you know? You have to be real with yourself. Daniel Jones suck. He sucks. I mean, you can give him all the excuses. You can say, well, he didn't have this or he didn't have that, which is true. But that's not, I mean, it's no excuse, you know?
Someone like that, but
It's
absolutely.
no
So
excuse.
we'll find out what happens in the offseason. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. I probably
And
looked at
again,
clips whether it was
he's
good or bad,
given
but there's only so
he's
many clips we can
given
go
a
over.
lot of talent this
You guys
year.
enjoyed this video.
So if he doesn't perform, which I think he'll do okay. I mean, I don't think he'll wow everybody like he did his rookie year, but I think he'll play solid because you can't play any worse than you did last year. You know what I'm saying? I think with the pieces that he has, he'll you know with OTAs now and all this stuff, you know, you'll see a whole different Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? But I think he'll play better. You know what I'm saying? And then if he does play better, then we can move forward with him, and then we can add more pieces to the offensive line and, you know, tight ends and to the defense to improve this team. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Giants are going to win the Super Bowl this next year. I don't think they're going to win the division next year. This Giants team is in a total rebuild right now. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to get better. You know, they're just trying to, you know, outperform their last, you know, season. You know what I'm saying? Because every year you're going to go through different trials and tribulations. So you just got to, you know, say, okay, what can we do to get better as a team, as a whole? You know what I'm saying? Do we have great running backs? Do we have a defense that can carry us? Do we have great wide receivers? Which the Giants do, you know? So there's no excuse in that department. Running backs. Who's number one, two, three? We all know Barkley's number one. Who's number two? You know, they let go of Gallman. So the running back is probably going to be an issue moving forward. You know what I'm saying? The defense, you know, where will the sacks be coming from? Like I said, we were in the bottom of the barrel in sacks last year. You know, stopping the run last year, we were great. But in terms of, you know, I mean, we gave up the fewest big plays, so that's pretty good. And we didn't allow a lot of big plays down the field. But, you know, I mean, like I said, year after year, things are going to change. You know, last year, like I said, we might have been great on, you know, on stopping run. We might probably be opposite that. We might be poorly stopping the run, but we might be great at takeaways. You know what I'm saying? Which obviously we did as well. You know, I think we had like 8 takeaways last year or 10. But hold on, let me check. Hold on. Because I don't want to get my, you know, New York. I spelled New York. New York Giants defense. All right, so we're gonna see how bad this Giants defense was last year. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so regular season, so game, yeah. So like I said, yeah, we had 6 sacks. We had 6 sacks in total. We had 2 We had 2 sacks against Pittsburgh. We had 4 sacks against Chicago. We had 2 sacks against 49ers, 2 sacks against LA Rams, 2 sacks against Washington. We had 3 sacks against Washington. We had 2 sacks against Dallas. We had 3 sacks against Philly, 2 sacks against Tampa, 2 sacks against Washington, 3 sacks against Philly. The game that everybody was shocked that we beat the Seahawks, we actually had 5 sacks there. We had 1 sack. We had 1 sack against Arizona. We had 1 sack against Cleveland. We had no sacks against Baltimore. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. No, hold on. 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll probably say we had probably like 18 sacks. Turnovers, we did not have a lot of turnovers. We had no turnovers against the Steelers. We had 2 turnovers against Chicago. We had no turnovers against Philly no, not Philly. We had no turnovers against the LA Rams or the 49ers. We had 1 takeaway against Dallas. We had 1 takeaway against Washington. We had 1 takeaway against Philly. We had no turnovers against the Bucks. We had 3 turnovers against Washington, no turnovers against the Philly, 1 turnover against Cincinnati Bengals. We had 1 turnover against Seahawks. We had no turnovers 3 straight games, Arizona, Cleveland, and Baltimore. And then we had 1 takeaway against Dallas. So again, where is the sacks and the interceptions coming from? Nobody fears us. We don't have a stud defensive end where we could just wreak havoc. Like I wanted Penasula. I think that's his name, Penasula, the defensive end from Michigan. We didn't grab him. We grabbed Kadarius Toney. Which, like I said, man, wide receivers do not help a team. They help themselves. And I think Kadarius Toney could be a huge tribute. You know what I'm saying? He's also an Aquarius as well. But they just don't help. They just don't help. You look at the greatest receivers of all time. Jerry Rice. I mean, I could just go down the list. They don't help. Defensive players make an impact. But that's not where the NFL is at in today's society. It's all about offense, fireworks. You know what I'm saying? You see how loaded these offensive teams are. You know what I'm saying? Because they can, like this team right here, the team that the Giants got right here, they should at least put up 30 points. They cannot put nothing, they cannot put less than 27 or 17 or 13. This team has to put up 30 points. But again, this is not the Giants. The Giants' bread and butter is just to run the ball, play defense, pass when they need to. The NFL is trying to make the Giants something that they're not. The Giants' bread and butter was a 4-3. That's how they won those 2 Super Bowls. Now the NFL is like, okay, we want you to switch to a 3-4. And you clearly see how bad the Giants are in a 3-4. The last time the Giants played a 3-4 was when Carl Banks and Lawrence Taylor was playing. Because they had what? Athletic linebackers. We don't have athletic linebackers. And I don't even trust Georgia players at all. At all. Because they get hurt. A lot of them get hurt bad. You know what I'm saying? Injury-wise, obviously. They can't stay healthy. for nothing. But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, man, take care of yourself and each other.